it's been a long time since you've hosted an episode.
I think it's only been like once or twice.
Well, man, you've done it a couple times. Like you did Ultimate Iron Man, but I don't think I don't know where that episode even is.
I don't know where that one is. And I did another one that the audio got fucked up on. Oh, maybe it was Fear. I thought Fear Agent was messed up.
I do so much work.
I know.
Every episode I have to read and remember.
Yeah.
You just show up and I give you beer and I kiss you and love you and cherish you and nah, I'm kidding.
Well, this is why it's the podcast where we take books off of Vinny's
My
shelf.
Yeah. But I gave you a bunch of books, so you better start reading,
I will,
buddy.
yeah.
It's gonna be your shelf.
I'll have to start taking books off of my own shelf. Taking Vinny's books off of my shelf and talking about them.
Yeah, you remember where those books came from, pal.
How could I forget? Nice Care Bears mug, by the way.
Yeah, thanks. It's not mine.
Oh, really?
It was my girlfriend's.
Oh.
She's a big Care Bears fan.
Really?
Yeah, she's an avid Care Bear fan.
Is that real, or are you just saying that?
No, she likes them a lot.
Oh.
She like collects shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she collects things.
Are there
just like
Care
me.
Bears comics?
I don't know.
Something makes
Have
me
her
feel
host
like
the podcast.
Yeah, you should. I feel like there's gotta be, right?
There's a comic for everything.
That's true. There is. Do you think there's a comic in another universe about us?
No.
Oh,
Maybe.
Nice improv skills.
You know what Marvel does?
What?
They do a Marvel swimsuit special
Okay,
where they just like draw the characters in swimsuits.
that sounds hot.
Dude, that's epic. We should do that. Me and you will publish a
We should-
Vinny and an off-the-shelf swimsuit
We
set
should
special.
Draw characters as swimsuits.
I meant us.
We should draw ourselves in swimsuits,
Yeah.
or just wear them and take photos.
Ooh. What would get the most attention?
I don't know.
Do you think my body would look good in a bikini?
Yeah, it might be hard to draw all the like intimate love scenes, so we might need to act them out.
Yeah. Maybe we could take a photo
Mhm.
and then like shade it in, or like
Or like
ink it.
yeah, or
Like
AI
ink the
generate
photo.
it.
I guess get ChatGPT
Yeah,
to like write out a comic for us, and then
that's a great idea.
I think so. This, I'm just noticing it, but this book, the number to the volume 1, it's like on its side.
Well, yes, and I agree, but also Doom Patrol is facing the same direction.
That is true. How odd for an odd group of characters.
Yeah, it's fitting. Have you seen those like TikToks of like AI Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Dude, I accidentally spent like an hour watching those videos yesterday.
They're funny.
It's a huge time sink. I think watching Instagram Reels might be the biggest waste of life.
I do a lot of time watching Reels.
Yeah.
I have to admit, like too much time.
I was going for the past couple months. I've been like deleting Instagram, and then I'm so addicted to scrolling through Instagram
You keep
Reels.
crawling back.
I keep re-downloading it, and I'll be like, just a couple more swipes.
No.
Just a few more.
That's not good.
It's so pathetic.
Yeah.
It really is.
I just don't even delete it. I just know I can't stay away.
I know, but it's like, do you ever feel
Like a
bad about
plastic
yourself?
bag.
Do you
Yeah.
ever feel like a plastic bag floating through the
Sometimes.
wind?
Yeah. I could go days without going on TikTok, but
Yeah.
Instagram Reels, I know it's just TikTok, but like, there's something about it,
There is
dude.
something about it.
Something different.
There's a lot more like death.
Yeah, there's a lot more horrible stuff.
Do you
on
get
it
like car accidents?
all the time?
Dude, it's crazy.
The worst. Well, I don't.
What?
I once watched this video of this woman walking, and then like an icicle fell on her head.
Oh
and-
my God.
Oh, it was so bad.
I
I
get
don't know, like no warning, no anything. I just watch this woman die on the sidewalk.
I get videos
terrible.
like that, or it'll be like a horrific car accident, and there'll be
Yeah.
like block letter captioning above it that's like, "Thank God the bus didn't hit them," and then in the video the bus clearly does. So
Like,
fucked.
Close call.
Yeah.
Like what? Yeah, no, and Instagram doesn't do a thing to shield my eyes.
No, they don't.
No.
They don't care. This generation.
But I get
is
reported if
fucked,
I call
dude.
someone stupid. You know?
Yeah.
Do you get into fights on Instagram?
Never. No.
Dude,
I don't comment.
I comment sometimes.
Really?
I've been getting into fights on like Twitter.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, nobody responds to my tweets.
No.
No.
No, it's Instagram threads.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, man, I've stayed away from Threads. I never
Dude,
downloaded it.
I see people like talking shit about the new Superman movie and like, you know, just comic stuff, and I fight.
Really?
Oh, I'm like a warrior on there, dude.
Well, someone's got to defend
I
it.
know, it gets so tiring. I just want someone, you know, someone warm to cuddle up with at night after a long, hard day of fighting
Debating
battles.
on Instagram Threads.
Yeah, it's rough, dude.
Oh, it's just like Twitter, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Instagram Reels is TikTok, and
They're always trying to bait me to get it. Like they'll
Yeah.
show me like half of the tweet or half of the thread.
yeah.
And I'm like, I
get
of
me.
course I want to read the rest of this, but I'm not gonna get tricked. And then I go and scroll Instagram Reels for another hour.
See, like, why would I get Twitter and TikTok, even though I have both? But I
You
could
mean
just have
X.
Instagram,
Yeah,
whatever. X,
Yeah.
yeah.
I still tweet. I still go on X.
Yeah, I see.
Really?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. To my audience of none.
Yeah. I don't. I only have a couple followers on Twitter.
On Twitter.
That's such an old man thing to say.
Yeah.
What the fuck? On Twitter.
I downloaded Twitter on my screen box. Typing up letters. Yeah, that's funny.
I'm gonna keep it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the Off the Shelf podcast. My name is Josh.
And I'm Vinny.
This is the Book Club podcast where we take books off of any shelf and talk about them. And today we're going to be talking about a special little book that's it's kind of a new journey for me. Do you know about Doom Patrol? You may not have heard of it. It's kind of underground.
Oh, underground. That's a good pun.
Kind of, yeah.
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 Yeah. I love Doom Patrol.
Really?
I do. I can't remember the first time I saw them in anything. I feel like it was maybe like Teen Titans, the cartoon, if they were in that, or I'm making it up.
I don't remember that, but I didn't watch all of it. So
Because Beast Boy used to be a part of the Doom Patrol.
Yeah.
And I feel like in the cartoon they showed up, but I really can't remember.
It would make sense if they did.
Yeah. But I've always thought they were an interesting concept. I've always liked the X-Men, right? And at the time, the Doom Patrol actually came out like 1 year before the X-Men. And, I mean, a team of freaks led by a wheelchair-bound character is a very similar plot.
It's like
even though-
all-knowing leader. Yeah.
Even though when you get down to the core of what the characters do and who they are, it's very different. But I've read a lot of Doom Patrol runs, there's not like a sprawling catalog. There's what we'll talk about today and Gerard Way and a couple other.
Yo, you haven't read anything past that?
I've read after Grant Morrison's Doom Patrol. Oh, I can't remember her name. Rachel Pollack? Unless I made that up. But she wrote Doom Patrol for a while, and I think it's just as weird as Grant Morrison's.
Okay.
So
I'll have
if
to
you-
check that
If you
out.
finish it, they made an omnibus of it.
Oh, really?
Which I think is like relatively cheap on Amazon. But tell me everything about Doom Patrol.
Well, first, let me say, tell me everything you know about the Doom Patrol.
Man, this is crazy having you in charge of the episode.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
I know.
so nervous.
Should I do it like you?
Yeah.
Be like, well, there's this guy in a wheelchair and he has like a bushy beard, and then there's this guy in a robot body.
Just looking
But
at the cover.
that's what you do.
Yeah.
It's like there's this guy with a robot body and he has a brain in there, and there's a mummy, and this No, I know a lot about the Doom Patrol.
Is that what I sound like?
Yeah.
Oh man.
No. Well, you have Cliff Steele,
Yeah.
who is a race car driver.
What's his name?
Robot Man.
Yeah.
Horrible accident. Brain put in the body of a robot. You have Larry, who is a pilot who got some space juice in his mouth, and then he became Negative Man.
That is pretty well, kind of. Yeah. That's funny that you mentioned Larry, because there's something very interesting in this book about Larry. So this is Doom Patrol by Grant Morrison and Doug Braithwaite. Braithwaite.
Ooh.
Is that
Doug Braithwaite?
Braithwaite.
What a name.
I know, right? What a crazy name. So this book picks up further down the line for the Doom Patrol. They're already an established team.
Yes.
This is like much later on because like Rita is dead at this point.
Yes.
You know, Elastigirl is gone.
So
They're broken up as a team when this book starts out.
So some like context about this is the Doom Patrol went on like one last mission where they all died. Like originally the series before this, they were like, we're gonna kill them. We're never gonna use the Doom Patrol again. Get them out of here. And they went on some mission where they all died. And I guess Grant Morrison was like, nope, there's still more to it.
Yeah.
So this is, I believe the first arc is called Crawling from Wreckage or Crawling from the Wreckage. And yeah. So that's just a little context.
Yeah, see, I didn't really know that. I mean, I picked it up from like the context clues within the story, but
it's not like
I think you could. That's the thing is like I've never read a Doom Patrol book before, but I'm able to pick this up and read it, which is nice.
Which is great because for how insane it is and the concepts that happen in it, it's easy to pick up. Yeah, which is important.
And this is a really fun read for me because I've been watching the TV show like alongside it, and so I'll see things in the show, and then I'll read it in the book. I'll be like, oh my god, like Dorothy is in this book and she's in the show, or like
now
Jack the Ripper, you know, and the butterflies and stuff.
So Dorothy is the little girl with the monkey face, right?
Yes, yeah,
cool.
Who is
Niles?
Niles is
called her.
Yes, is Niles' daughter.
Yeah.
Now they don't, at least from in this book, they don't really go into how she's his daughter, you know, like they do in the show, but yeah, she is his daughter, and she has some crazy abilities. They all do. That's like the fun part about the Doom Patrol.
Yeah, I vaguely. So I've read this, but a long time ago. It's been a long time since I've read this. I remember vaguely some wacky characters that follow around Dorothy. Yeah,
so she has these imaginary friends.
Yes.
But she's got like some kind of psychic ability. I assume it's like a psychic ability that basically she wills these things into existence when she gets emotional. Yeah. Which is kind of interesting.
Do you like how, well, maybe not for every character, but like Jane and Dorothy, how their emotions tie into their power?
I do, yeah. You know? I think even for like Rita and for Larry too, like that applies, because like the whole purpose, at least in Grant Morrison's Doom Patrol, is like their internal struggles as opposed to the external. It's like there is wacky crazy shit going on, but at the end of the day it's like Rebus is trying to figure out who they are because they're two people in an entity combined into one. And Robot Man has no feelings, so he's, you know, figuring that out.
I remember when I was first reading this series how crazy it was to me that like these characters, or how Grant Morrison really understood like depression, like themes of depression and you know, mental illness and stuff,
and like so to add on to that, like struggles with identity as well.
So like I remember early on, Cliff talks to William Magnus, who is in the comics, he makes the Metal Men, right? And they're having a conversation. I think he's in like a hospital or like a mental institution. And he's talking to Magnus.
Yeah. He checks himself into a mental institution.
And oh wow, these pages are nice and glossy. I have like
you
old.
haven't looked through this yet.
No, I got like old trade paperbacks which are like deteriorating. You know,
Yeah.
man, this is beautiful.
I thought he's talking to Joshua, because
Maybe.
I think Josh was the one who made his body in this.
Yeah, but no, like early on, he's talking to somebody, Joshua or Magnus, and Magnus or whoever is like, listen, I know what you're going through. Okay. And he's like, you have no idea what I'm going through. Like, it's such a real conversation about emotions and how someone might say to calm you down, like, it's okay. I've been where you've been.
Yeah.
You know, but everyone's journey is different to their own. And Grant Morrison really like gets at that a lot more than I feel like a lot of other writers have really.
That
able
is
to.
something that I've noticed reading this is like, and it, they go into it in the foreword, but Grant Morrison really loves the Doom Patrol, like as a concept and as characters, and I think they really understand them as well.
Yeah. This was early in Grant Morrison's career. I believe he only wrote maybe a Batman book, at least for DC. I don't know if he did other like independent stuff, but he wrote a book called Batman Gothic. And then I believe he might have written Animal Man, which is another series that you would like.
Okay.
It's very meta. Like Animal Man talks to Grant Morrison in that book. It's fucking crazy. But this was one of his first big DC series, and this kind of put him on the map, you know, and for good reason. He understands these hard to understand characters.
Do you know if this is the first time Crazy Jane is in Doom Patrol?
Yes, this is her first appearance.
I was going to say, because the first few issues of this are like her joining the team and getting accustomed to being a part of the Doom Patrol.
I remember when her and Cliff talk, and I like their connection in the show and in this, she's like painting and then it starts to rain.
Yeah.
And she has a line where it's like, my painting is ruined, my life is ruined. And it's like such a sad like gut punch. Or did I make that up? Did she say that?
She says something similar.
Okay.
Yeah.
What'd she say?
She says, my painting is ruined, everything's gone wrong.
Oh, yeah. Like, it's just really great dialogue.
And this is also like, for the first time, she's got someone there who understands her and helps her out of the rain.
So tell me about Crazy Jane. Tell everybody, who is Crazy Jane, who is Larry. Go into what these characters are.
So Crazy Jane is just a regular girl, but also not at all, because she's got multiple personalities, dissociative identity disorder, and all of her individual personalities have their own unique abilities, but they're not like powers that she calls upon. They're actual individuals living inside of her.
Yeah.
So they kind of come out at inconvenient times sometimes. I mean, she does have, of course, her moments, like very heroic moments in this book, but for the most part, it's like something that she can't control because there's nothing to control, because they're just basically just different
identities.
People. Yeah. We got Robot Man, who is Cliff. Does he have a last name? I don't know. Oh yes, of course, Cliff Steele.
Yeah.
And he was a race car driver with a family, got in an accident, and then his brain was put into a robotic body, which you think would be pretty cool. I mean, I thought that would be pretty cool. But it's interesting because like
he's not happy with it.
He's not happy with it, and he shouldn't be, because he has good reason to not be, because he has no feeling.
This is an itch he can never scratch.
Yeah, exactly. He can never eat or see his daughter, which is interesting because like any other book, you'd be like, oh, it's Robot Man. He's a cool superhero.
Like if this was the Fantastic Four,
Yeah.
it'd be like Reed Richards created the perfect android where like you could feel touch, like you could touch stuff and feel it, and like you could have whatever, you know. But this is like
But
such
he's
a
like rudimentary. Yeah.
This is like you would feel like this guy would rust, you know. Like it's horrifying.
He does get an upgrade at the end of the book.
Yes, with doesn't the brain and Monsieur Mala.
Yes.
So the big monkey.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
They have a little romance.
I think that is so funny.
It is. It's kind of cute too.
Yeah.
I love the way they look though. I think the art in this book is phenomenal.
I really like the covers.
Yes, yeah.
And I always love when you like the way they publish comics, and like sometimes they'll involve or include the separate covers before each chapter, and when they don't do it, I hate it.
Yeah.
I love seeing the covers.
Yeah, of
or at
course
least
I
put
would
them in
want to
the
see
back,
the covers.
you know, as like extras.
I really like seeing them not just to like
a chapter break.
Yeah, but like
I like that too.
I don't know, it gives a little bit of context to the story that you're about to see as well.
Because like I've read books where they don't put the covers and they don't have like a chapter break, so I know when.
Yeah.
You know, and it just like keeps going, and I'm like,
which is something that I think works really well in this book because the issues of this book are very episodic.
I was gonna say it's a very episodic
so it's like
book.
And of course there is, you know, character arcs that are running throughout the whole thing, but for the most part it's like start to finish, and then it's, you know, something else in the next issue.
You know, so I've watched the first season or so of Doom Patrol.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been a very long time, and I haven't watched any of the new seasons. Do they introduce the Scissormen in the show? Right? Isn't the Scissormen?
The Scissormen are in this.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them in the show. I'm not. I'm like at the end of season 1, so you would know better than I would. But
yeah,
I love the Scissormen. I think that's a cool idea.
Seeing like them cut somebody out of the comic,
yeah,
is so nuts. Like
that's the thing too. There's a lot of very like meta. Concepts in this, like the whole thing with the painting, which is another thing where like I read it in the book, I read that story, and then I was watching in the next episode I saw was the one with the painting.
Is the painting that ate France?
Yes.
And
yeah.
Aren't the Justice League in that?
They are.
And it's Booster Gold and like Blue Beetle.
Booster Gold and Blue Beetle that find it first, and then they bring the Doom Patrol to it.
Yeah. So that like gives you a little like bit of context on what the era for DC Comics was. It was those fucking characters.
There was like a certain point where I was like, oh really, like Superman's in this one?
Yeah.
But it is kind of fun because it does place them in the world, I think.
And it's not like Superman shows up to like help them at the end of every issue, or like they don't rely heavily on the greater DC universe. Yeah. You know? But it's cool to be like somewhere the Doom Patrol's around.
And it also gives weight to the events that are happening in the story, because it's like if it wasn't as big of a deal as it seems, like they wouldn't have shown up. Yeah. Right? But because they're here, it gives it some more weight. It's like, oh, the world is actually going to end because the Justice League care about it.
Yeah, the underground. I really like that idea of like a train station, subway system of Jane's multiple personalities.
To give it like an actual space is very cool.
Instead of just like a white space, like in that episode of SpongeBob with Squidward.
Yes.
But there's Grant Morrison really does a lot of crazy little concepts that I feel like at the time were like groundbreaking. Yeah. You know, like before and
when did this come out? Like late 80s, early 90s?
Yeah. I want to say like mid 80s. Because if that was the Justice League, then probably like 80, maybe late 80s, 87, maybe. Definitely a lot of like pushing the envelope, not in the way of like violence and gore, but just in the like way of ideas. Yeah. You know, because you've never seen Batman fight somebody who could cut someone out of reality with scissors, or like a painting that eats France or whatever that was called.
That the villain narrates a lot of the story.
Yeah. Who I think is so expertly played by Alan Tudyk in the show. I love Alan Tudyk.
Honestly, the casting in that, not to keep glazing the show, but the casting in the show is phenomenal.
It is. Brendan Fraser. This was like Brendan Fraser's comeback, dude.
I cannot read this book without hearing Brendan Fraser's voice for Robot Man.
For real. It is. And I think that's like a good thing about having like watching the show first. Yeah. And then how like this is decently accurate. Like they do things from this book in the show, and like they'll add new things for the show. Like don't they jump into a goat or
They
like
do,
something
yeah.
in the first couple episodes of that show?
I wasn't sure if that was linked to anything.
I don't
Also, like
recall
Cyborg
that.
being a part of the group.
But like what they do from this book in the show, they do it with a lot of care,
Mm-hmm.
and if they change stuff, then there's a purpose for it.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, having those characters' voices, like when I read this, I picture Larry's voice, like
Yeah.
that actor. I'm like, that's Larry, even though this Negative Man is very different.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if down the road in the show if they do the Rebus.
I'm curious to see if they do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that I remember reading that how they are man, woman, Rebus, like they are all one.
Yeah.
And that's like such a interesting concept because technically, how many characters are on this team? There's Robot Man, Jane,
Yeah, 4 or 5.
four.
depending
Well,
on
you
if
got to add
Josh
another
is
one
there.
because
Yeah.
Larry is 2, or like Rebus is 2.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like it adds so much more.
And it's cool because they are 3 people, like 3
Yeah,
entities.
Like they have their own
living-
minds
yeah.
and their own
you know,
opinions.
opinions on each situation. Yeah. Which is interesting because there's another character in this book. I forget the character's name, but he's a villain with Mr. Nobody and the Brotherhood of Evil or Brotherhood of Destruction or whatever.
Yeah, is it the guy with the hat, the black guy with the hat,
No.
or the?
No. He's like a cloud of people.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
He has a cool design.
Yeah.
I remember his whole little brotherhood of whatever is
the
silly.
first couple lines of dialogue from him I could not understand because there's like voices cutting in.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's like multiple people.
Yeah,
It's really cool.
It
though.
is really cool.
I think it's fun to read.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then he tries to absorb Jane, and she's so packed full of different people that he couldn't handle it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think this is just a really fun book, but also has like a lot of very mature themes. Yeah, please look through it. Not that you haven't seen this book already, but
yeah, but it's been a long time for me. Do you like Robot Man's upgraded body, the black? And
not
red?
as much
Yeah.
as, but I think only because you get less detail from it.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know. It looks cool though. I don't know if he's gonna keep it because it
He
seems like
doesn't.
it explodes at the end of this book.
yeah.
So
back in the next issue, he's
okay,
regular.
yeah, because he's just a brain in a tube at the
Yeah.
end of this.
But this book does introduce him with the leather jacket. Previously,
Yeah,
he was
okay.
just like naked robot.
well, that's interesting because that's like their Doom Patrol suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's fun to read a comic about a group of
Weirdos.
meta humans who aren't superheroes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And is his name? Is it Jack? The guy who he has the body of Rhea and he has the butterflies. Did you get to that in this?
the guy with the butterflies? That's Jack the Ripper.
Jack
Jack
the-
the Red. Yeah,
Yeah.
Red
Here he
Jack.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember liking
He's
his
cool.
design a
He-
lot.
In the show, I think he looks really creepy.
Yeah. And
No, that's a great issue.
yeah.
It's yeah.
Yeah, and as the series goes on, I don't want to tell you too much about it because I want you to read it for yourself. But they do, just every character is so unique.
Mhm.
Every villain that shows up, they have Rhea a little bit in this. I'm pretty sure that's who Jack had, or Jack was marrying,
think
unless that was
so.
Rita.
I think no, because Rita's dead.
Yeah, because I think Rhea's in a coma and Rita's dead.
Yeah.
Right. Rhea will come back, and her design is so nuts.
Yeah, I wasn't sure who Rhea was.
She was a previous Doom Patrol member. I forget exactly what her powers were, but seeing her in this, and even though she doesn't really do much, she's like comatose. Later in the series, she'll do something. She'll wake up. But the art is great.
Yeah.
And the man, these pages are so much nicer than the one I have.
They're so glossy.
They are. This is really beautiful, and the colors are great too. Like the one I have is so muted and old.
Yeah.
You know, it's like printed on newspaper. It's like horrible.
I think there's a lot of creativity in the way that they use the frames within the book.
panels.
The panels, because I don't know, there's something about it that really adds to like the insanity of certain moments.
I agree. Like you never really think about how important panel layout is,
Mhm.
but then when you're reading like Watchmen or Mr. Miracle, they do like a 9-panel grid
Yeah.
on like every page. And it's like, it's interesting that they're doing the same panel layout for every page, but it's like, you have to think about like why they do that. And for like Mr. Miracle, it's like there's no escape, like it's all like this
it's
linear
the bars that he's behind.
Yeah, and that's really great. But for something like this,
for a story that's very like high stream of consciousness, and I think it just flows very nicely between the panels.
I think so too.
It's a lot of fun. All the characters are very dynamic and different.
Yeah.
And have like differences in speech that are very noticeable and unique.
Yeah, no two characters are the same, but they all get along well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're not like the usual type of team, but seeing them like jump into action is fun.
It is. I think the only thing that I like was really wanting out of this book that I didn't get was like more consistent of a story. Like I would love to see these characters like start to finish in one thing,
Yeah.
Not to say that it shouldn't. Yeah, I don't know. Like they should go on adventures and shit, but like I don't want it to reset at the next issue.
You want like a continuity between each issue,
or at least more.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure there's books out there for that. But
yeah,
a lot of fun reading this one. I think I'd give it maybe a K8.
K8. That's a good rating. I would probably give it a K8 as well.
I think it's very solid.
It's a very solid book.
Yeah.
Very enjoyable, and it's making me want to reread it now.
You should. It's a good time.
I was gonna get the omnibus, which, I mean, I already have the whole series.
I was gonna say, yeah. Is yours? Do you have? Is it the same length, or you have a shorter?
No, mine
version?
are like so.
You have 6.
I have 6. That collection is only 3 books.
Yeah.
So like that book is like volume 1 and 2 of mine.
Okay.
So I might have to upgrade. I might have to upgrade and get rid of my dingy old newspaper print.
Yeah.
Ugh. No, it still looks fine, but that looks really nice.
There's some charm to the newsprint. I think.
Like it smells like mildew.
Yeah.
No, it's still readable, but yeah, I remember like Doom Patrol being, when they announced the show, I was like, no way that's gonna be good.
Really?
Yeah,
you weren't into the Doom Patrol before that?
Not really, because they were just like a group of weirdos that like.
But you love the X-Men.
Yeah, but there's like Wolverine on it. I don't know who the fuck Larry is. Yeah. But then like when the show was announced, I was like, let me fucking read up on these guys, and I read this series, and I was like, oh, never mind, I'm fucking stupid because this is fantastic.
Yeah,
like it is very well written. And after reading this, would you be interested in reading other Grant Morrison stuff? Like,
oh, absolutely. Yeah,
he's done a lot of like Superman and Batman and everything, but I think Animal Man you would like.
I'll have to check it out,
because Animal Man is a peculiar character where
is he like Beast Boy at all?
He can kind of do that stuff.
Okay.
But more in like he could fly like a bird, not grow wings.
I think you've shown me this book before.
Probably. He's in that. Animal Man is in this book.
Really?
Doom Patrol. The Paris, the painting that he's with the Justice League. He has the goggles.
Oh,
that's Animal Man.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Goggles in like an orange suit.
Yeah.
I think, what's his name? Buddy Baker.
Buddy Baker. Okay.
Maybe. There he is. Or there was his butt.
No. No, that's. Oh, dude, I thought that was Booster Gold.
Yeah, no, you got Booster
also
Gold,
there.
Blue Beetle. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
He's like a perfect character design between Booster Gold and Blue Beetle.
Did Grant Morrison do any Booster Gold or Blue Beetle comics?
No.
Really?
No, he did Doom Patrol, did a lot of Batman, All-Star Superman, Justice League. He does a lot of like grandiose big books, but when he was first starting out, Doom Patrol and Animal Man were really like thought-provoking books about, like, Animal Man is like, be a vegetarian, like it's weird because it sounds kind of lame.
Yeah.
But he adds this like metatextual, like, I don't even know.
Depth to it.
Yeah, there's a lot of depth to it. And Animal Man is an interesting character too. And they do a lot of like playing around with like art style in Animal Man, where like it's consistently drawn by like the same guy or the same couple guys, but then there's like one issue that's like drawn like Looney Tunes.
Okay.
And it's from like the perspective of like an animal or something, you know, like they do a lot of really cool stuff. And Grant Morrison's no stranger to doing stuff outside the box.
Yeah, that's what I like that a lot.
Yeah. Even Grant's like Batman or Superman stuff, like he always adds that little Grant Morrison twinge. that little
His
taste.
magic touch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think that's all I have to say about Doom Patrol.
All right.
I would highly recommend picking this book up.
I would recommend it too. I would recommend watching the show also.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it drops off after season 1, but so far I'm having a good time. There's like 4 or 5 seasons, right?
I think so. There's at least 3.
Okay.
But I think there's, I don't know. I don't know. But I really like the inclusion of Cyborg on that show.
Yeah, me too.
Which
I think
feel
he fits in perfectly.
When they announced he was going to be in it, I was like, how redundant. 2 robots, but they're so fun. Like,
and they're so different.
They
also.
are so different. Yeah. Including him instead of Beast Boy is really interesting, but they made a Titans show around the same time.
Oh yeah.
Which had Beast Boy in it, and they appear in that Titan show.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard that Beast Boy like only turns into a green jaguar or something.
Yeah, Titans was really bad.
Okay.
That show was don't watch it.
Okay.
But it's the same like Doom Patrol, they show up.
Oh really?
Same actors.
It's the same
except I think
Cyborg.
Well, no, Cyborg isn't in it yet, but it's Robot Man, Larry, and Rita. They show up, and I think Niles is played by a different actor, but yeah, they're not. Don't watch Titans. That show's bad.
Okay.
Especially if you actually like the Teen Titans, you're gonna hate Titans.
Yeah.
Because it's like Man of Steel for Superman, where it's just like dark and edgy.
Yeah.
Like Robin's like, fuck Batman. Like it's get out of here. I don't give me my fun silly.
Wait, who's
Teen
on the
Titans.
team then?
Oh, it's Robin, Raven, Starfire, and Beast Boy, and Hawk and Dove.
Oh.
And then in the next seasons they have like Red Hood.
Really?
Jason Todd shows up, yeah.
So they have Red Hood, Jason Todd, and Robin?
Yeah, well, Jason Todd and Red Hood are the same, but they do introduce Tim Drake. So there's like 3 Robins in the show. And the Batman's like a murderer, and he's like 80 years old.
Okay.
He's played by, I don't know if you know. You ever watched Game of Thrones?
No. I've seen the first episode.
All right. Well, it doesn't matter. Horrible show. Titans. And then they go to like the multiverse, and then like fucking Beast Boy meets Teen Titans Go Beast Boy, and it's like,
Really? Oh my god.
It's horrible.
That's terrible.
But Doom Patrol's great.
Yeah.
Doom Patrol is a really fantastic series.
I really like the dynamic between Niles Calder and the team. I don't know. I think it's fun.
Me too. I
like opposed to Xavier and the X-Men, you know?
Yeah. Does Niles have like an underlying like evilness to him in the books or show? I don't remember.
In this, not. I mean, like, kind of.
Not like an evilness, but like a shady side of him.
Yeah,
Okay.
he does. Definitely.
Because Professor X definitely has that like evil aspect of him.
I think it's more that he makes plans that are more big picture, so he seems evil within the details.
Yeah.
But overall, he wants what's best for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Charles Xavier's.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's a huge X-Men retcon about Xavier, and we're not going to talk about it right now. But
Okay.
I have an X-Men episode planned soon, so we'll talk about it then.
Well, they say the balder you get, the
more
eviler you get. So.
Yeah. Hair stores the compassion of the human body.
It's true. Yeah.
Your dad's evil.
Yeah.
Mine too.
Everyone with alopecias.
Leave a like if your dad is evil and bald. Let's see the correlation there.
Join us next time when we shave our heads and become menaces to society. Yeah.
Yeah. What would your first crime be? Well,
after becoming evil,
yeah.
I don't know. Probably just like downright murder. No, I'm just kidding. I'd like blow up the moon or some shit.
Okay, that's better.
What'd you do?
I would piece the moon back together after you destroyed it and then blow it up better.
That's so evil.
I'd give everybody hope that the moon was okay and then blow it up all over again.
But only to one up me.
Yeah.
You fuck. I think you're pretty evil already.
I try.
Yeah. You don't even have to. Well, thank you for listening to this episode of the Off the Shelf podcast. It's been pretty fun. My name is Josh.
My name is Vinny. It's wonderful to have you host an episode.
I'll have to host some more. I got all this reading I got to do.
Mm-hmm. I know I gave you a whole stack.
Yeah.
You should get a library card and just come over and like...
I should, yeah.
I'll let you like take books out. You got to return them.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. I can make so much money.
What would you call your library?
I don't know.
Okay.
Beans Books.
Beans Books is good.
Yeah.
That'd be a good name for like a bookstore coffee shop.
Yeah. I've always thought about a comic book store coffee shop.
You should do it.
And then in the movie Kick-Ass, they have that.
There's things that exist in real life.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Like Barnes and Noble.
Or like there's other places.
Yeah, name one.
There's a place in Kingston, New York. I don't know if we should say like exact places where we live.
Give the coordinates.
Okay. 0983. No, I'm just kidding.
Longitude and latitude.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a place you could go to. It's a good. You should. I think I could see you opening up a coffee bookstore.
I would love to.
That'd be a great thing.
I gotta
for you.
find a spot.
Yeah,
maybe I'll build one
with your two hands. Where just like in the middle of the
Kingston,
street.
New York.
Oh shit! Competition.
Yeah.
Well, join us next time when we close down all the small businesses in our area.
How evil.